right. Why does that look dark? It's like already all the way up. I don't know what's going on there. It's probably the lighting in here. Anyway, hey everyone, what's going on? It is Saturday night. We are back for another stream. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. Excited to be back, continuing the brand new RG Epion tonight. Last week we got the feet and some of the legs done, like the first step of the legs. So looking forward to making some more progress on this kit tonight. We are giving away an MG GUNDAM tonight, and we do have a backup prize on tap if we happen to give that away earlier in the stream tonight, so it's always a good thing. I'm going to jump into the chat and say hello. Before I do, a couple quick reminders. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, do hit that like button. Helps more people see the stream, which is generally a good thing. Super chat and the Streamlab chat are both enabled, so feel free to take advantage of those. Any revenue from that goes into a pool to help with extra backup prizes for the future, so it's always appreciated. We do have a Live 10 code active tonight. It's not always active, but tonight it is. So Live 10 for 10% off all in-stock items or at mechawarehouse.com. You can take advantage of that if you so choose. And all that said, then we'll jump into the chat and then get back to building. If there's anything else I'm forgetting. So what's up, Wolfpack, Juicebox, Maverick Entity, Real Time 88, Kyle Entz, Mr. Trashcan Bob, I'm Gonna Kick You, Mad Mike, MZ, Lord Kronos, Matthew Russ, Jacob P, Weeks K, Rob Sadler, Arrow Moose, Urfig, Raganex, Lego Yoda, Death, Rfig, Mark D, Nafa Fan, Rocket Spaceman, Jason S, Kilo Delta, Andrew London, happy weekend friends, glad to see you all again. What's up, RDD and Timeless Jacko, Zard of X, hey Nick, hope everything's going well. I'm finishing up the wings of my RG Epion. It's great. I hope you are building it for super long. Well, I'll be building it for a few streams at least. Heathcliff, what's up? Robert Lopez, JV Snake, MWG, how's it going, everyone? I think that's everybody so far, so I'll get into it. What is everybody up to tonight, though? What are you guys building? How's your weekend so far? Mine's been pretty good. Mostly chill day. I did have to get up earlier than normal this morning, so hopefully I don't get tired too fast tonight. Looking forward to bed afterwards, though. And other than that, not much notable. We're working on clearing out my mother-in-law's place. I'm gonna get that in the market soon since she's in assisted living now, and otherwise just hanging out. Adam Champo, what's up? Useless Clothes, what's going on? Robert Lopez, snapping the Johnny Ridden Gelgoog. What's up, Johnny Mecha Hand? I'm just building RG Tallgeese tonight. It's a good kit. Picked up an RG Epion and I'm about to start building it as well. Nice. It's good so far. Painting spoons and color cards to decide how I want to paint my tank notching. Nice. Builds in a little bit. Too busy with all the new games coming out. I hear that. I'm going to start the RG Epion since it came in last weekend. Nice. Parts already on PG Banshee, so going to try to paint this week if Thanksgiving prep allows. Nice. Going to build Rose Gundam. What's up, Studio AU? Velcro Shoe Guy, what's up? USPS National Distribution Center. Do me dirty with not transferring my packages. That's bummer, Mad Mike. The G, not building the paint, but painting more. The GP Race 210, nice. Very BB, what's up? Last week builds. Got all parts of the RG Epion off the runners last week. Still need to assemble. I can't do that. I don't think I could cut all the pieces and then assemble separately. Short of certain exceptions, I guess, because I did do that when I did the Magnat core. That was kind of special. Working on Epion again. Continuing where I left off last week with HD Boogu. How's the Boogu? I grabbed one of those a while back, and I'm looking forward to it. Let's get done watching Michigan State, Sweet Wisconsin in ice hockey. Nice. Gundam Garage Hey Nick build my Epion too. Nice. Okay, H36. No music tonight? What do you mean? The audio gauge is moving and I hear it over here, so I guess let me know if anybody else doesn't hear it. What's up with Stealthy Bedlam, Kyle Walter, TGV, what's up? In ages. Since I popped in, started your last video, okay, excited for it, nice. I think you have clipped onto the runners. So these are... The ones I have are the Tag Art runner clips. I think the Gun Primer, the same one. I think they bought Tag Art because they were distributing them until they started offering their own. And I think it's the exact same product with their branding on it now. No music. How's this? Is that audio now? I don't know what's going on with the mixers. It seems like every week something's been weird with that. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll have to investigate more deeply. It was an awesome kit. I had the orange one. It's my first kit. Hit online, and it's still one of the better looking kits I have. Nice. Working on a Christmas Caliban this weekend. What's a Christmas Caliban? Just painting it Christmas colors or doing more to it? A lot of light blue nub marks to watch out for. Haven't started assembling anything yet, but seems like it builds like your typical Origin Series build. Some of Still a Day Gaming. Painting Christmas colors, nice. Any plans for Thanksgiving? That's a great question. Personally, here we're planning on visiting some family. Usually we go to my parents' place for Thanksgiving. That's the plan this year as well. What's up, Hargo Wong? Hey, Double O Gundam Exia, how's it going? Gonna paint the Epion, Nick. Anyone here doing custom on it? I'm not planning on painting it. At least not immediately. I guess I could go back and paint it, but I think I'm just gonna top coat and decal for this one. Do some good Black Friday Cyber deals for some kids. Wink, wink. Got some good stuff coming. Some people use Wing Zero variants to top trees. That's a cool idea. I've heard of that too. Thank you for the sub. Lowlight 27's On Point Customs. The details on the MG Epion that's releasing. MG Epion. The MG Epion's been out for years. Is there a new MG Epion? Or is it like the P Bandai variant or something? Because the MG Epion's been around for a while. Between whether I should paint Epion or not, I have some ideas for it, but I'm on the fence. I've seen some cool paint jobs on it. So Zako really is do a custom RG Epion paint job on his channel. Well, Black Dragon Epion. There's in the show, so I gotta switch it up. I've seen a really cool, someone, I think it's in a spotlight like 3 years ago on our Instagram socials. Someone painted, I think it was the MG Epion in a black and white color scheme that was super cool. Top coat before decal. I usually do gloss coat before decal and then matte coat afterwards most of the time. Sturm and Drang variant coming 2024. Okay. Hunter Thomas, what's up? Some accessories plus additional. Legs are black instead of gray. That's interesting. I know I heard there was one, but I haven't really looked at it, so maybe I should do that. If I paint the kit, you still need to sand it before applying a top coat. I mean, it depends. If you're sanding to remove nubs, then I'd say you do. If you're sanding to get better adhesion of the top coat, I'd say no, because then you're kind of wrecking what it's going over, but maybe other people have different opinions on that. Nice black with white, sounds sick. I think I'll paint mine black with electric blue. Oh, that's kind of a cool idea. Top coat to use, I'm trying to find something I can put through an airbrush. Currently using Alclad 2 flat, but I'm not in love with it. I use exclusively the Vallejo Mecha paints, including top coats right now, because they're like very non-toxic, and I spray in the house with kids and stuff. Use decal softener and setter. I use setter. I would use softener if I needed to. I haven't had a case where I've really needed to yet, or a case where I've needed to and actually had it on hand, I guess. Probably times I skipped it because I just didn't have it, but setter all the way. I'm gonna finish snapping together the MG gun cannon and then working on the MG Gym Sniper 2. Nice. How was the gun cannon? MGSD barber test one will be in stock hopefully soon. I don't have a hard ETA yet. Let's finish up the MG Eclipse. Nice entity of setter will be coming back into stock anytime soon. We just put up a up on incoming a shipment that actually did just arrive already. We were checking it in yesterday, But I think, did it have softer or Sutter? It had one of the two. One of the two we couldn't get on that shipment because the distributor didn't have it. We're going to be checking some other distributors though. So if any of them have it, we will get it. We're trying to. For the HD Origin Gem, hype for that nice. So Caleb Shuck, thank you for quick delivery. The Psychozaku stickers dope too. You're welcome. Who's the best builder in the warehouse? I don't know. I feel like that kind of question is subjective, and we also have several newer employees there. For what it's worth, I won the judges build on Redacted 1. That was public votes, so, but we got 2 people who've joined since then. So who knows? What's up, Mike? No contest. I'm in the chat for the first time in a while. What's up, Sean? Sean's an amazing builder and a great guy, definitely. He was gonna say he is the best builder. I like to stay humble, man. I don't, and honestly, I don't know. Play contests with Discord judging. I mean, that's basically, we're doing Redacted too, so that I guess will be the next time we do a public vote on the judges' builds, so you can determine for yourself. You want to know a good red color shift paint. I shall keep it humble always. Dude, would have been funny though. So, I guess topic change here. Start thinking about the charity stream for this year before we get too close. Try to come up with ideas for what I should build this year. And all that stuff. Haven't seen a good redshift paint. Honestly, the green purple I shows the best. Using orange, red, gold is okay. What's up, Mecha Born? What I do to help with the surface rust? It seems to have started on my nippers. So one, I guess, are you in a really humid environment? Where do you live? Oil of some sort or another. You could probably use any sort of machine oil would work pretty well. Kind of coat it in that really thin coat. Get some on like a rag or something, and that'll help avoid further rust. Not sure if there's good options for treating existing rust. I like coating machine oil with me being at the beach. I swear I heard surface rust started on my nipples. What I get for multitasking. I mean, it's a rough place to have some rust. I use a Scotch Brite pad or steel wool to buff it out. Possibly. I've heard things about like steel wool potentially causing more rust in the future. Forget where I heard this. It was probably a long time ago. But it could leave little bits of steel in the whatever material, I think was the argument that I had read or seen. Georgia's very mild, just started showing up this week. It's how Secret Santa going for everyone. What's up, SP? And Mike, you can also use Vaseline in between use, just clean it very well before use. Something like that would work too. You could leave it, you could get one of those little, you probably could salvage one from something you've bought and was packaged, the little desiccant packs, and like put one of those in your tool case or something, and they'll help pull the water out of the moisture out of the air. That's actually probably a good idea right there. So godly, the God Hand nippers. I bought 2 nippers, both from Amazon, only $10 with sanders and tweezers. So the God Hands are supposed to cut really nicely, and I will say that my experience between using these and using inexpensive nippers, there's a huge difference in how cleanly they cut. They're just a lot less force required, and they result in a much cleaner cut, which is good when you're trying to cleanly remove nubs. I feel like if I were painting kits, I would care a lot less if I only painted kits. But they are nice, and they save a little time on the sanding end of things. Maybe a big kit for the charity stream like a Saws Beaver Caught. I do have a Saws Beaver Caught in the backlog. I gotta figure out if I'm trying to do like a 12-hour thing again this year. Big nippers are good, also very true. Okay, building Tim's odds and ends. I'm working on the new RG Epion that just came out. Or maybe some accessories or paint would be a cool addition to charity stream prizes. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should build first. Usually we'll throw up a couple nice big prizes. We get a lot of donations. I think I've already seen somebody ask about donating some stuff for charity stream prizes this year. So that's really cool. We'll see what we get this time around. I think last year we had like a dozen or more prizes. MG GUNDAM times 3, you know you want the TriStar experience, Nick. I mean, that would be the right kind of thing to do. I can't build 3 of them in that time period. Maybe 24 hours, but even then I think that'd be a stretch. But the Neo Xeon, I'm sure that won't take forever. I don't want to buy a Neo Xeon just to build on a charity stream. If the Dendrobiums show up before then, I would totally do a Dendrobium, but I'm not confident when those are going to arrive. So you need the EG Galaxy Exceed on any upcoming order. One of the Build Strike Galaxy kits, I don't know if it's entry grade or high grade, I think is about to ship. Zero Verka, that'd be a good option. Get my hands on a PG Unicorn Banshee. That'd be a stretch. Yeah, PG is definitely not a 12-hour stream. The other PG took me 26, I think. When's the charity stream this year? I haven't picked the exact date yet. Is there heavy arms you have not built yet? I haven't done the high grade yet. Do the 2HG kits and build diorama base for them. That'd be cool. I feel like a diorama base would be really hard to do on stream though, because there's a lot of like drawing steps involved. In doing that, we're going to actually start shooting a diorama-based tutorial at the warehouse. I brought in some materials to start on that. This past week we didn't get to it with all the other stuff going on, but we plan on shooting that. But it's going to be probably shot over multiple weeks between waiting for various things to dry and cure and stuff. About the MG SD Barbatos, when is it getting released? I'm not sure when that'll be out. I think it should be coming soon. Is there a Pokemon kit for the stream? I haven't, partially because I'm not that into them. All the Pokemon kits we have in the house are built by my kids at this point, and I feel like a Pokemon kit would last even me like 3 minutes on stream. I've unheard of a Nobel reprint coming to the States. I think there's supposed to be one. The F29 Durandal Max. We need to talk to get MG SD heavy arms going. I don't know, but if you figure that out, let me know. I'll join the writing campaign on that one. Tutorial channel on Discord, but it's empty. What happened to the idea? The individual who was going to populate those got busy, I think. Studio 7 Gunplay, I think, that was his plan, and then I don't know, got busy or whatever and couldn't keep going. But Digimon, Machine Dramon, or Shine Greymon. I'm not super into Digimon. That might be interesting. I don't know for the charity stream if I would do that. Like, I feel like I want to build something that's interesting enough that it would help draw attention for the charity. The like furthest from that I've thought of so far is just trying to see how many Witcher Mercury high grades I can finish in, say, a 12-hour stream. But I feel like having a special project for the stream, for a charity stream, makes sense. I'm going to finish this part and then I will start the first draw for that MG GUNDAM we're giving away. Kid Bash project for charity stream, maybe. Build Kyrios, I have not. No interesting in era plus Thunderbolt, build an HG Leo army for the charity event. One of the years I did, I think, 2 Leos and the RG Tallgeese 2. It was like 2 Space Leos plus the RG Tallgeese 2. That was pretty cool. They're, I think, sitting in a box for some sort of like space diorama I want to do. Or nothing but great things with the MG GUNDAM. Good luck, everyone. RG Full Armor Unicorn. I did the RG Full Armor Unicorn. The MG Full Armor Gundam would be cool, but that might be too much for a 12-hour stream. Try to build something starting with each letter in Christmas. HG Maganac set. That was the first charity stream I built. It was actually a series of streams, not necessarily the original plan, because my son burnt his hands during the first part of it. We ended up at the hospital, and so we ended up breaking it up into multiple streams over the weekend. That year we were raising money for charity water, and all the subsequent ones have been for Shriners Hospitals for Children, because of their help, the care he got and stuff, trying to pay it forward for somebody else who needs it. If you want the mid-size Hexagear kit or Zoids, Hexagear would be cool. Zoid maybe even two, but the one Zoid I've done felt like it'd be more on par with like a 24-hour stream than a 12-hour stream in terms of the amount of effort and time. What P-Bandai MGs you have in the backlog? I think one of those. I got a few more of the Wing MGs. Sandrock Armadillo, Ultron. Any other ones? Your favorite kit, MG Heavy Arms, and auction to build off. I don't know, would anyone actually pay for an MG Heavy Arms I built? Ultron would be a great pick for the stream. Talkies 3. I think I already built the MG Talkies 3 and MG Talkies 2. You release a Death Sour yet? Death Sour. GX Unicorn, don't have it. Talkies 3 was last year, that's right. 3HG Black TriStar, Azaka 2. Considering anything from Kotobukiya or disband offerings, Kotobukiya would make sense too. Ideally something I already have, or we're already planning on getting. Unless it was particularly extra cool. G9 Gale would be a quick build. These parts from some of the builders' kits on whatever you build. MG Barbs. What they would do is Zoid. The little heart Eve. Okay, let's figure out this first draw. Alright, let's do this draw for this Dark Horn. I do have the Dark Horn on my backlog. That's gotta be a 24-hour kind of build though. If the Blade Liger was like a 4-month regular build, that's more in line with like a 24-hour build. Icon of the Corners annoying, it very much is. Alright, so first draw for the MG GUNDAM KYRIOS. Let's put a number in chat from 1 to 1400, and in honor of Thanksgiving being next week, what's your favorite Thanksgiving dish? So 1 to 1400, and answer the question, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? Remember, one number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment for it to be a valid entry. 1 to 1400, favorite Thanksgiving dish. Just a cannon, Nick. I do have a Just a Cannon. Or give more thought to build long stream. It's on the back of my mind. I've been toying with the idea. I haven't had a chance to think about execution yet. I mean, maybe that would be a cool thing to do for the charity stream or something. The biggest one I can find. Good answer. Guess list of what you have and you vote on it. I suppose that'd be a way to do it. I could go with the old backlog picture we listen to tonight. So tonight, same channel as usual. Pretzel.rocks. Mashed potatoes and gravy. My wife makes amazing mashed potatoes. I don't know how she gets them so smooth. So it's the metal station on Pretzel.rocks is what we're listening to. This particular song at the moment is Who Needs Love Anyway? Michael, Craig, Brigham, Eric, John LeBros, and one or more names after that aren't fitting on the screen at the moment. Never had a good turkey. Every time I had it, the meat was dry. I think I came to realize relatively recently that probably due to my upbringing, I think I prefer my turkey a little bit drier. I don't know why. Probably just that Mom a little bit overcooks it every time. And that's what I was used to. I'm so used to overcooked everything. So here's I prefer well done steaks. Yeah, I imagine what you ate as a child probably influences what you prefer. I think I realized it like a month or two back because, you know, Kate doesn't overcook things, and I think like properly cooked chicken one time was like sketching me out because of the texture, because I'm so used to like a little bit more overcooked. Try turkey with lots of gravy. Yeah, I mean, at least gravy kind of helps out, right? Both sides having their gathering tomorrow, and whilst I usually avoid, I'm being forced this year. Let's say a prayer for real-time 88 for being conditioned to enjoy steak well done. Gravy does not work on the crap I get presented. I had a multitude of sins with gravy. The reason my father cited his history of high blood pressure were conditioned to hold salt shakers in one hand all the time. I think that what you had as a kid makes a difference. My mother cooked horrible, and I don't cook anything like her now. I don't think it's all things in general, but like if you're used to a certain texture in your food, say because it was, you know, more overcooked, I could see that bleeding through. Especially if you don't have much to compare to. Want to see the Gundam tie-in with F1 this weekend? No, I didn't. Think about building the Zoids kit, but I know nothing about them. Just love the show. Are they similar to Gunpla? They're very similar. The Kotobukiya kits are, you know, a little bit different, just in that they're a different manufacturer. I built the Blade Liger AB. It was a nice kit. Took a long time. Complexity was probably more in line with like an MG Verkot or something in terms of number of parts and amount of detail, but it was a really solid kit. A lot of detail. Definitely a fun build. I'd love to paint one. It feels like it would be a ton of work to paint one because of the amount of parts and complexity. So the F1 hoopla about the manhole cover they have been having problems with. It's been cool. Uniquely to the party. What's up, Hasaki Art? How do we enter to win free Gundam Amir? So right now you want to answer the question, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish? And also include a number from 1 to 1400. We're going to draw a number in that range momentarily. If your number gets called, you are the winner. And if nobody's number gets called, we'll do it again in a little bit. So you would have to plan out what the paint ahead of time. Koto kits require glue, so taking it back apart would be a pain. I didn't use any glue on mine. I don't think they require glue. Might depend on the kit. There's probably a few parts that could have used glue, but I don't think it was mandatory or recommended in the instructions. TL drive 5320 is way out of 1400, 1 to 1400. Never done a Koto kit that requires glue. And there are a few parts on the Blade Liger that wouldn't have hurt to have glue. 532 cranberry sauce, I figured it, no worries. Give a good Thanksgiving, you'll be fat fingering things though. Alright, I'm gonna call time here. One to 1400. Where's my random number generator? I think on the Liger Zero, they suggested glue for like 2 of the side fang pieces. Okay. It's fairly rare that you need glue for those kind of kits. Okay, 1 to 1400. 467. I see no 467. I'll let you guys confirm, but if that's the case, we'll draw again in a little bit. Okay, runner A. Nine and 11. It's always been suggested, but not required in my experience. Click 11 off, so close. Alright, 9 and 11. Math ain't mathin' right now. Not sure what that means. You said the station, can you say one more time, please? Sure, it's pretzel.rocks is the website, and it's the metal station. It's a streaming music service, basically. Supposed to be YouTube safe, etc. for copyright stuff. Question, Nick, have you ever seen Robotech? I have not. Briefly played one of the PlayStation games, I think. Robotech on the Cross. Yeah, I haven't really watched either. What song is this? The Lion, the Liar _. Same as before, I think, or at least one of the Eric John LeBros, Samuel, Brian Lawn, Christopher something, I think. Should I have Shazam? Let me check. Probably say MG James Gunn for no particular reason. If only I could get hooked on Armor Trooper Vopoms, would be neat to see a build. Use some of the Wave 135 or the Bandai 120 MG style ones. Painting this one? I don't think so. Although as I'm building it, I'm seriously contemplating it because it's, I don't know. Maybe I have to snag another one and do one painted. There's a Highlander Tiny Bronco model from Final Fantasy VII. Alright, and these ones are the undergates. I can clean those up. But there's not a whole lot of mold lines in places. I feel like there haven't been many poorly positioned mold lines. For now, what happening? What's up, Matthew? Is Bandai ever done a Magitech armor from FF6? I don't think so. At least I haven't seen or heard of one. I mean, does anybody do Final Fantasy model kits? This is like $15,000. It's the 1/6 Terra statue in the magic armor. Square usually outsources it to Kodo, not Bandai. Yeah, Square Enix. We just got a Square Enix kit in this week, and we were actually just commenting on that because the box it came in looks exactly like a Kotobukiya box, but with the Square Enix logo where the Kotobukiya logo would be. With the Xenogears models from Square Enix. When did you start your company? So technically the business started in late 2018, but it was April 2019 that it became Mecha Warehouse. I was kind of messing around with a few different things before that. So next April, that makes it what, 5 years? So trying to get a doll from X. Just got an airbrush kit, so my body is ready. So Viet. Anyone got some Xeon or Zaku kit recommendations? What I've built recently that would fit into that. So, the square kit you spoke of, is it on the website? It should be probably in the new, let me look, new editions. Enjoy a kit, the Ragnarok from FF8, something like an RG or MG quality. Do you have a contract Bandai, or you buy the kits yourself? We go through various distributors. We used to work directly with Bandai. We had some issues with them. So we stopped. So back with a cool Xeon fella. Pretty much most of the retail Xeon kits built, so many. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of good ones. Any Origin and Zaku. Yeah, the Origins line is supposed to be pretty good. I guess the MG, like the MG Zaku, any of the MG Zaku 2 variants are usually pretty good. Okay, watch Night Tier Honey this weekend. Everyone's doing well. Doing well. Hope you are too. You decide what kit will go as a stream giveaway kit. It depends what comes in that week or what we have on hand. If we're restocking something cool, like last week we restocked or added for the first time the RG Epion, so we went with that. this week the MG GUNDAM was one of the master grades that came in stock with this week's Friday restock, so I thought it would be a good one. And oh my god, I need a flight unit, girl. Any model kit contests going on right now or at this time of the year? We just did, we're kind of started, but haven't shipped the blind box redacted contest that we're doing. There may be an IPMS event near you. I would definitely look into that if you haven't done any IPMS stuff before. Let's see. Downside to the Origin Zaku's a seam-line on the wrist. Origin Xeon suits for the panel detail. Revive Zaku, Gion Goof, or any of the latest HGC models or solid builds. MG-wise is usually any of the 2.0 Zaku scale Goose Goof for the 1.5 DOMs. Build the Sinju Verka titanium coated. Such a shame there are no back gates or anything. Nub City. Yeah, some of those coated kits are kind of a letdown if they weren't designed to be coated in the first place. Any sponsored opportunities at Mecha Warehouse, like a skate shop sponsoring a local skater, but building kits, entering competition, representing Mecha Warehouse. So we used to sponsor, I shouldn't say used to, because we still kind of do. We haven't thrown to the wind per se, but we haven't really been doing much with sponsored activities like that for sponsoring builders, because it just doesn't seem financially to make sense. Where when we sponsor a builder, we're essentially promoting the product and not the shop. So to me, Bandai should be the one sponsoring builders. If we had our own materials, tools, kits, whatever, I would be doing that all day long though. So maybe someday we will again. Or did you build Mecha Girl kits? Not really. What are kit wise? I recommend any of the Dom, HG, Goof Custom HG, or the Zuda. Just got my RG Epion in the mail this morning. How's it built so far? So far, so good. It's Rip Flame. Technically, it's the Amp the Messer. Bandai here's a coated kit. Nubs included. Do it for free. I'll have my people get in touch with your people. Built the gold coated HG Phoenix, but at least most of the nubs were hidden. Some of those kits are designed for it. Like the MG Yakushiki is an amazing kit, and there's very few nubs that are visible on it, so it works very well as a coated kit. And the few that do show up, a gold Gundam marker covers up super well. Interviewing was so good for the Akushiki, absolutely. Hexagear kits kit bashful with anything. Well, definitely with themselves. There's a lot of different hexagear stuff, and I think a lot of it's kind of intended to mix and match. I think they have 3mm pegs in places, don't they? So the only hexagear stuff I built is the governor, so not necessarily the best one for comparison answering the question. Just be sure to wear gloves. Definitely for plated kits that'll help. PG Phoenix that I'm pretty nervous to build. Gonna sit in the backlog for a bit. Should do for all special coated kits, and that was the only thing keeping from getting RG Phoenix. We'll do this piece, and then I will do the second draw here. This might be compatible with most HGs and RGs. Alright, just finished straight building HG's Naku 1 Sniper. How was it? I've seen that kit a whole bunch. It's been fairly popular over the years. Okay. Alright. What's up, dude? Love your store. Thanks, guy. Or Gee. Is it guy or Gee? Michael, what's up? So stream discount setting friend, their first entry grade Vegeta. Nice. Alright, so for the second giveaway of the night, let's do a number from 1 to 700. And for this one, also, guy isn't it, dude? Perfect. Never know. Hate mispronouncing things. So 1 to 700, and let's answer the question in honor of Thanksgiving. What is something you are thankful for? Be building wise or otherwise. 1 to 700, something you're thankful for. One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and your number has to be in the same comments for it to be valid entry. Good job. A lot of family answers there. My wife not guilting me about my backlog. To go to Japan for the first time. That's awesome. For the streams, my fellow Mecha fan, wife and kids. French toast. There you go. All right. Okay, D7 and 13. You know, live after I wreck my car. Oh man, did you do that recently? Or glad you're alive and hopefully doing okay. Make sure you have an answer to the question and a number in the same comment. Otherwise, it is not a valid entry. If you draw your number and there's no answer to the question in the same comment, you are SOL. One team Alpha Centauri teamed up with Gunman the Cars. We'll have ARC-78, 2 decals. Is that the F1 thing people were talking about earlier? Should it be like F91 theme, since that was the one that was like inspired by the car or something? Okay. And E1212. You made a custom PG ARC-78 in your library. Like, what about you? What are you thankful for? Great question. Lots of things. I'm thankful for support customer base. I'm thankful for my employees and my team. I'm obviously thankful for my family, the birth of my daughter, and that all going about as smoothly as you could hope for. Among other things. At this point, there were no Alpha Centauri themed kits. The color scheme is legit. A couple weeks ago, you okay? Any worse for wear? Still coming in pretty hard and fast. I'll call time in a moment or two, though. Just 6 hours. MG Hyzak is built on a prime in the paint. Finished tomorrow. Nice. I'll finish sanding this piece and then I'll call time. Next Saturday will be in Japan. Hopefully I can watch a stream over there. Very cool. Just some bruised ribs. It's not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, I guess. Glad you're okay. All right. Okay, calling time. Is the building process going pretty good, Mick? Okay, 1 to 700. 687. Ironic, everyone being sweet about family while death metal plays. Oh, absolutely. What did I say? 687. I don't see a winner. I'll let you guys confirm. If that's the case, we will draw again in a moment. I'm playing death metal to put the baby to sleep. Much have you finished since last stream? So last stream I had the feet and like the first step of the legs done, and we're now on to what the fourth step of the legs. So got most of a page done so far. You gotta start playing Char's various themes to make her end up doing stuff 3 times as fast. I don't know, man. The metal works. I don't think all music genres work the same for. Keep seeing I got a little bruise that's hit my finger where I hit myself with a hammer earlier in the week, hanging some framed Gundam t-shirts at the warehouse this week. PGC more worth the money than Metalworks. I've never built or really seen a Metalworks in person, so I don't know if I can comment on that, but PG's gonna be fun. I don't even know why I try these giveaways. I never win. I mean, statistically, most people aren't going to win all the time. Theoretically, if the same 100 people show up every week for 2 years, everybody will win once, but we know that that's not actually going to happen that way. Twice this year. Yeah, that could definitely happen. RG Epion. Yes, Sean. RG Epion. Who's your favorite Gundam character? Quattro is the correct answer. Well, I guess I can't answer that. Or don't need to answer if we already know the correct answer. I also would always fall asleep, or at least stop crying to who are you. For mine, it's Death Clock works. A few other bands have been playing that have worked pretty well for calming down before bed. Favorite character is the blonde guy with the mask, you know. That should be the next stream question: is who is the best version of Char? The love of God puts me to sleep. Son was the sweet docile tones of V8 swapped S10 I used to have. We'll write up a 4-page essay on Quattro real quick so I can answer it properly. If I ever get Isekai's Gundam universe, first thing I'm going to do is finding an awesome mask. Hey, streamer man, don't know your name. What do you think about the Gundam Asteroid Red frame? My name is Nick. It's a pretty cool design. I haven't built any, so I can't really comment on any of the particular kits per se, but it's a fairly cool design. Version of the one who got assassinated in Castle's place was a cool dude. Disaster from Seed. Yeah, it's from a Seed manga, I think. There's a Astray manga that all of the Astray designs come from. When they shoot the MG red frame is those little 2.0 hands, they just lose their grip eventually. Return to Panda should come next month. I'm insanely excited. Do you guys actually buy kits? Can anyone buy kits directly from them? I mean, so Mecha Warehouse, which is the business running the stream, my business, we sell kits. If you're in the US, you can go to mechawarehouse.com. We actually got a discount code right now, live10, for 10% off all in-stock items. The Seed movie does extremely well. It might motivate Sunrise to animate the Seed mangas. Then Quattro is my vote for best version, more specifically the speech he gives before he bursts back to Char. Spider-Verse comes with a sweet sticker. I almost have the full rainbow. Nice. Any hints of the redacted box? Not yet. I don't want to give it away. They are, the materials have at least supposedly shipped to us, so we'll hopefully receive them either next week or the following week, depending on what Thanksgiving does to ship times this week. By the way, Nick, I know you have zero time for gaming, but there's an upcoming 140k Rogue Trader RPG by Owlcat Games. Folks that did the Pathfinder game, they might find interesting. Oh, that's interesting. I've been managing to scrape away a little bit of time to play. I downloaded probably a month and change back, a couple months back. I forget what it was. OpenRA, which is like a Red Alert, Command & Conquer Red Alert clone. Open source. So I've been doing that here and there a little bit when I get a few minutes. Hey, what I missed? What's up, Lamick? Notice that a lot of awesome kits are nowhere to be seen in the anime, so some are manga exclusive. Good to know. Yeah, they definitely do. There's a lot more manga source material, I think, in general, if I'm understanding the way stuff all works correctly. It's just more obscure. Nick, do you have a personal favorite that you have or have not built? I like the MG Heavy Arms and all its flavors. I mean, there's very few kits I've built that I don't really like. I'm sure there's ones I haven't built that I wouldn't like just because I don't like the design, but a game called Last Train Home, game with the Czechoslovakian Legion journeying across Russia amidst the Civil War, one of the only new games this year I have interest in. Conquer Alert, many nights playing that on PC back in the day. More mobile game as far, but nothing compares to the PC version. Also like novel and game exclusive kits. Nick, do you ever show what was in the mystery box that they shipped so we can get an idea of what we missed? I've thought about going back and adding pictures or something, or lists to the old listings. The information's definitely out there, but we probably should at some point, so people can see. But I don't think we have an officially published list so far. There comes out the 28th of November, and 40k game actually comes out on my birthday, December 7th. The two Decide Hell More Than EW by Number the Minority. Usually people in Discord will show the mystery boxes a week or so after most people get them in. Yeah, I think we've had some people post in the review section for each of the boxes pictures of what they got as well. I feel like Heavy Arms, the SH Studios 160 Heavy Arms would be up your alley. Currently working on the MG, working on the Heavy Arms custom version, and it's massive. How pricey is that? Sounds like it'd be pretty cool, but I'm not sure I'm quite up for resin yet. Cheap only 408, and the HL is 165 more. Yeesh. Well, knowing it feels like I will never fully complete what I have for other kits, I think I'll hold off on that for the time being. Alright, so far so good in these legs. Pretty cool level of detail. Okay, A7 and A8. What's in your backlog? How many boxes at least? Yeah, I couldn't list off everything that's in my backlog. If I had to guess, probably have like 60 to 100 kits in the backlog right now. I should probably go count or something. Or maybe I really shouldn't. Maybe it's safer if I don't. If you're ever trying to not have a big backlog, starting a Gunpla store is not the way to do it. Because stuff comes in and then you see it, and then it comes home with you. You can always point to warehouse and say this is a backlog. Yeah, I mean that's true. I wonder how many individual like boxes I have in the warehouse right now. Don't count out your pile, potentially they'll get offended. Just build as you go. Cherry streams out, just Nick showed off every box in the backlog. You have a whole 12 hours of it. I'll say I'd watch my backlog video. There gonna be a second draw, or is it still the same one? So we're gonna draw again momentarily. We'll draw periodically throughout the stream until we have a winner usually, so I should actually figure that out next. Okay, so third draw of the night here. Let's do a number from 1 to 350, and what's the best Char clone or version of Char? 1 to 350, best version of Char or Char clone. One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win. And your answer to the question and the number have to be the same comment for it to be a valid entry. McGill's a Char clone, he's blowing it onto something. I don't know. That'll have to be a question for the audience. You only ship to the US? Yes, currently we only ship to the US, Mick. We're a US based store. And we don't currently have any international shipping options so far. We are working on it. We might start shipping beyond the US at some point. Canada's probably the first up if we do start shipping outside the US. We need to work out some logistics and stuff. Not continental U.S. Maverick entity. We'll ship to Hawaii, Alaska, Puerto Rico, and any other U.S. territory the post office will ship to. It's not always super cheap to ship to those places because the cost to ship there isn't as is more than it is to ship, say, within the continental to US, but so I missed it. What was the question in number range? Number range is 1 to 350, and who is your favorite Char clone or version of Char? Alright, how do you like the art you built so far? Pretty good. I'm a fan so far. Do you set playlists for music before the build? Are they random? They really liking a lot of the tunes. It's random. It's a so I use Pretzel.rocks. It's like an online music streaming service intended for streamers. So it's got like YouTube safe options, for example. This is the metal station, and I don't know how many tracks they have in the list. I feel like some of them definitely hear fairly regularly, but some good stuff. Win a would win in a duel Char or Zex using basic mobile suits. I mean, do they use mobile suits from the same timeline or from their own timelines? Because I think UC has an advantage. The white chart you see is crazy strong. Basic Leo and Zaku. I mean, then I think Char would win because I think a Zaku is stronger than a Leo by a substantial margin. If you breathe on a Leo wrong, it pretty much blows up. So. Zex took out Wing and Aaliyah. Yeah, but I mean, that was like a first engagement. You could argue Hero had never been... I don't think any of the Gundam pilots in Wing had any actual fights prior to their first appearances. I think Leo is superior to Zaku. Leo can even use beam weapons, which are a big advantage. Like, I don't think a Leo in an actual head-to-head doesn't go anywhere close to head-to-head with a Gundam, no matter who's piloting it. Pilot of the Dragon Gundam was a martial artist prior to being a pilot. That's Sazabi versus Epion matchup. I think the Sazabi also wins there too. I feel like everything you see is just like a factor of like a 1.5 stronger than the Wing Series stuff. But like anything could happen, but if you could simulate that numerous times, I feel like Sazabi would come out on top of the vast majority of the times. Range fits versus close quarters. Yeah, Sazabi wins. Funnels are a big advantage, and Sazabi has some pretty strong ranged weapons, whereas the Epion has Vulcans. Maybe. I think it only gets after Spectre's X defected to the White Fang. Wing suits are so much smaller than UC suits as that too. Okay. Why the undergating the inner frame on this? Weird. Yeah, although undergating the inner frame isn't the worst if it's like joint parts especially. So you don't get the nubs showing up. And such. Just tied to power source. The suits will be powered up when needed. These debates warm my heart. Alright, I'm going to call time here. Number ranges time was 1, 2, 3, 50. Okay. Number 31. Let's show. Yeah. Wonder if this RG is head Vulcans include P-band Epion. I wonder. I don't think they're in the art, but I haven't gotten that far, so it is pretty small picture. Or by art, I mean manual. I think we have a winner. ISO 8911. right, so ESO, you can claim that by sending your info to support@mechawarehouse.com, and we'll send that out hopefully this week. Congratulations. We do have a backup prize thanks to super chats and the like in the past, so we will attempt to give that away for the last draw of the night. Of course, if we don't have a winner on the first attempt, then it'll just roll over to next week. Nothing nefarious. See you later, Michael. Now moved from my workbench to the PC whilst going over stock detail lines of the scriber just for these debates. What's the backup? Well, I'll mention what it is when we get there. It's nothing quite as exciting as the master grade, but I'll mention it when we draw for it. Alright, so where do these go? And there's actually a winner. There's a winner every night, every Saturday. Doesn't say anything at all until you have a winner. I've built a normal size RG in a while. I forgot how tiny some of these pieces are. Yeah, I mean, being a wing design and an RG means tiny pieces. Okay, next page here. This must be for the lower part of the leg here. As first in battle to all char clones, final units only. These priests are coming to the US for 2024. And headline with Sabaton, I really want to go. Super small decals, and these archers are killing me. That's probably got tiny RGs. Okay. I think we're still gonna be on legs after tonight. Okay, H32 and 33, and then E1, 11. Anyone else vibing off this song? This Pandemic War, Sham Tristan Macdesi. All right. G crossbones are so freaking tiny. Yeah, trying to do decals. That's supposed to be like, that's even smaller, isn't it? Smaller than RG wings, your EWGs. It's still better than being on over 20 plus hours hand painting a mini and still not being able to be being done to a stupid amount of detail on it. built my RG crossbow. The skull on his forehead went flying off, and I wasn't expecting to find it ever again. It was so small. Luckily, I found it a few days later. Vulcans on the RG wing were too tiny. I'd use tweezers. I wanted to take my time with it, and so far, about halfway done. Been working on it for a couple of weeks. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, E1 and 2, E11. I think if it's 12-hour stream, maybe an advanced MG, maybe the Zeta Verkad, maybe the RX 78 3.0. I built the 3.0 way back, so I've already done that one. Is this going to show out? Oh, I think so. Plans for a skill builder challenge this year. You do anything special with your turkeys? Remember the one that has a bomb, paprika, and garlic seasoning seasoned turkey. It's the best I've ever had. So skill builder challenge. We'll probably do another one at some point. Probably not while Redacted is going on. So probably in the new year. It's a long shot, but making a wish for an MG for a Tequila Gundam. Yeah, it definitely feels like a long shot. I feel like if they made one, it'd be a high grade. Can't wait for Redacted. Going to attempt it. Yeah, should be fun. The first Redacted was great. This one should be as well. MG Extract Freedom for 12-hour stream. I'm not really interested in building that kit. I'm not super into the seed in general, mostly because I haven't seen it. But I don't want it bad enough for the price tag. Let's figure out this final draw of the night here. So we're going to attempt for this backup prize, which is an entry grade RX-78 full weapon set. If nobody wins on the draw, then it'll go back in the prize pool for a future stream. So let's do a number from 1 to 95, and what's the most recent kit you have completed? So 1 to 95, what is the most recent kit you've completed? Remember, 1 number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and the comment and the number have to be in the same comments for your valid entry. We'll be quick enough to participate and react to. I mean, we added, I think it's longer this time than it was last year. It's like end of March or something. Stardister, aka Amazing XE, a third-party kit. Oh, I see. Interesting kits on this list. All over the place. I love it. G-frame Sosby. How's the G-frame, Death? Straight pills with RG wings first. Everything on detailing as I go along. So far, I'm very proud of what I've done. That's awesome. So see what extra item dropped from the Bandai E Festival. What was the last win number? I'm at work and missed it. Last one was number 31. I'm sorry. 31 was the one that won in the previous draw. What number? But I just got done building and painting an old AMT NPC Star Destroyer. Nice. Okay, so it is, I think, it's going to go in there once it's ready. So I think I'll hold off on it until next stream. Oh, but I can finish that piece. Let's go for it. We'll see if I can get these done. 16 and 17. Alright, and then E, 1 and 2, 9. I think I'm more than halfway done. I mean, I'm almost, no. I don't think so. So I still have another like half page or so to finish the legs. Still got to do the torso, arms, backpack, head, weapons. Weapons shouldn't be that hard on this one, but I'd say there's probably at least, I mean, if I was halfway, it'd be 2 more streams, so it's probably at least 3 streams left. But I could be wrong. Maybe the arms are way faster than the legs. They very well might be. But the fact that I gotta do like the waist and body and head and the wings, backpack and all that stuff. So I got past legs and that piano started to fly through. Okay, that could be true. I mean, I think the legs have a lot of detail and parts in them for the transformations, so maybe we'll find out, I guess. In case where like half the runners are gone after the legs. At least the whip is on a single runner versus the MG. Definitely each part is true. His feet are way cooler than the MG up beyond. Been a while since I built the MG. Be curious to see how the runner or the whip goes with the all being on one runner, like pre-assembled essentially. If it creates any issues on the sanding and seam and nub removal side. This is our good matter. What's the longest the kid has taken you? What was it? She doesn't say his kid. I mean, to be fair, I didn't spend anywhere near as much time working on my kid, so Kate did most of the work on that one. I don't know, it's probably the most hours just snap building a kit was probably that PG GPO1 I did for one of the charity streams. It was like 26 hours. And that was just the regular part. The FB armor took me like 4 months afterwards on stream. Use a bunch of these feet to make a Hydra. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Go from like 2 heads to a whole bunch. A little bit of detail, and this is pretty cool. Dude, the PGs are detailed. Yeah, it's just a lot of parts and complexity in that one. It gives me RPG vibes, definitely. We'll call time and draw that winner in a second. So I worked on Pancakes around 200 hours, Snap Build probably around 6. Panting can eat a huge number of hours, especially if anything goes wrong. You end up like stripping parts of paint and stuff. You can just Snap Build, like no painting or anything else. Correct. It's like that GPO one I spent a huge number of hours on, but I haven't painted it, haven't decaled it, etc. It's basically just assembled. The Zoid Blade Liger was like 4 months of streams, but I feel like that was like essentially part of that GPO one, so it was even more. Okay. Calling time. I'm gonna attempt to draw. Okay, 1 to 95. 39. I don't see any winners at 39, but I don't think my thing is finished loading, so I'll let you guys double check for me. Time always reminds me of shooting ISO. Geez, no. Don't see any. Okay. Well, since it's a backup prize, we'll save it for next stream then. In case we need a backup prize next week. I'm gonna plan on finishing these last two parts here, get these cleaned and snapped up, and I'll call it a night. And then I can go to sleep. Another fun night with this great community. Thanks. No problem, Kyle. Thank you for hanging out. So stream net. Good night all. See you later, Lego Yoda. Back next week. Same time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be giving away something else good. And hopefully having another great night. Rough night all. Happy building. See you later, Matthew. See you later, John. And all happy early Thanksgiving, everyone. So there's juice box. Be aware the food comes with Thanksgiving dinner. Yes, indeed. Already trading tomorrow. What's tomorrow, Maverick? Rather have turkey tacos than family gathering mush. Like I said earlier, one side of the family's having their gathering early tomorrow instead of the actual day. I see. Great hanging out with you and the crew, Nick. Thanks, Rob. Glad you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. All right. Cool. I love the amount of detail on these legs. Like, I think this would look really cool on a good color scheme. Because this is like, this edge is a different part. It'd be nice if this edge back here was also part separated, but that'd be pretty easy to mask. Do some really, really cool things, I think. paint-wise, so I don't know. I might have to build another one and paint it. Next serious question: what do you want from Japan? I honestly don't know. Like, I think most of the stuff I want is stuff I need to consume there. Like, there's a bunch of food I would like to go back and eat because I missed it last time, or eat because I enjoyed it last time. I think a lot of the gashapon stuff is actually available over here pretty easily now, so I don't know if there is, you know, like, yeah, Nick wants to sit in a ramen shop all day long. I mean, pretty much. Like, I missed out on a lot of food last time because I was trying to eat so strictly before the tournament when I was there in 2016 that I ate like crazy for the last like 2 days, but I was eating super carefully leading up to the tournament, trying to be in my best possible shape to fight. So if I go back again, I gotta go back under the understanding that I can eat whatever the heck I want. That'll be the plan. Alright, so I think that's it for tonight. Looks like ankle armor and the hip connections on the legs will be completed next time, and then moving on to the waist. So should be fun. Looking forward to it. So see you guys all next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Give away something else, like I said, and hopefully see you then. Have a great Thanksgiving and a great rest of your weekend.